fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. Leading the Bills sideline, it is head coach Sean McDermott. These guys enjoyed a win at home to begin the season, now facing their first road test here. Opposing them, that is Aaron Glenn, head coach of the Jets. His guys also able to start the season with a win, so somebody's going to leave here with a 2-0 record after this one. Kate Scott, joined by my partner Brock Heward, that is punter Mitch Wishnowski to get this one started. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson. At his best is an MVP-caliber player, most exciting player, not just in his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too. In the pocket, he's a franchise quarterback to build upon. Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Going to the ground again on first. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Well, his game is off to one heck of a great start and bringing his offense along with him. They cross midfield after that run, and now all eyes on that offense focused on the end zone.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after a second-yard gain. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
And they're going to tag a defender with this one. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that first down. Hall reaches the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up, that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball, and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Nick Folk now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets will jump back to a 7-0 lead. Trujillo to kick it away. Strong with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVP. He's finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
Look up game changer in today's NFL, and you see Josh Allen right at the top of the list. Really, one of the only guys in the league who can make the play with his arm or with his legs in just about any situation. The guy is a game changer.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Lamar back to throw. And he hammers it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against the defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Strong with the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. Here comes the Bills offense for their second drive of the game. And a big setback for them to overcome early, Brock, giving them points off that interception. And for a quarterback, a tough way to start the game as well. They got to shake that off.
Yeah, but this is where you really do start to see just the cream of the crop. The quarterbacks that are the best in this league flush, no matter what the circumstances are. But especially the negative ones, you flush them away and you go persevere.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Gets it quickly to Palmer. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. That's caught for the first. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down line. This run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Another one for Cook. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Allen setting up to throw. It's his running back. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Coming in line for another 1st and 10.
And the Bills, 1st down.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. 2nd down now. They need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
From the gun, jumps in. And he's down to the 36 with almost enough for that 1st down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. Allen now on 1st down. Throwing the out route complete. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. They strike for 23 yards. And the Bills have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This is Cook. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
It's second down.
In motion, right is Cooks. Here's Allen. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Here he goes, third and long. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ballgame.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Jets offense now set to take over. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you got to imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some... doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Here's Lamar. Wilson on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They get 6 and a first down as well. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On first down, here comes Hall. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.